Now let me mention some of the challenges, and quite frankly, the data protection landscape itself is one of the big challenges. Because what was designed to be an operation to bring clarity and harmony to national law in the 90s has now become a directive which has been implemented in 27 member states' laws, and there is substantial diversity, as subsequent analyses have shown. And just focusing on some of the member states which have been presenting here today, there is, even on the national level, substantial complexity. So this entire landscape, in different phases, is diverse and complex. That's first challenge. The second is the society in which this was adopted has changed. I don't have to make the point because you all understand, but this is getting increasingly pervasive in all areas of life. So the rules we have apply in an increasingly complex environment. And territoriality is changing. We are talking about globalization, cloud computing, and all the various aspects. So the context of the rules and the way they are applied is increasingly changing and complex. That adds up to a real fear of a loss of effectiveness. Can we expect that something which was recently confirmed as a fundamental right and has a prominent place in the EU legal framework can be effective in this complex world? That is the challenge, and I don't even touch words of the surveillance society, which puts the point even stronger. Now, in addition to that, there is something I refer to here as the effect of 9/11. In certainly the first 5-6 years after 9/11, the word terrorism and other serious crime justified a number of measures which we now think have perhaps been not fully proportionate, and I'm underestimating. But it also, I'm understating, but also they have prevented perhaps a review which was necessary earlier, but it was too dangerous to start. It also has perhaps tainted that any other public interests would have priority as a matter of course. We are now dealing with a landscape which includes all these various aspects, and that certainly adds to the challenge. But there is also a number of opportunities. And for fairness, I have also mentioned 5 opportunities, but I believe that, of course, the challenges do not disappear, but if we use the opportunities well, they are a major window to make things better. The first is that, for reasons which I don't want to explain now, but it happened pretty much by surprise, last year, the commissioner who was a caretaker, because he was to finish the mandate of his predecessor, Commissioner Barrot, said, I want a public consultation. And he opened a window for input. The Commission was not prepared, it didn't have any questions, but it led to creativity. And there were other initiatives leading up to the same exercise. But this coincided with the sense in the Council of Europe and the OECD that something should happen to the existing framework. So now we are here with a review of the EU legal framework, building on the Council of Europe Convention. The Council of Europe is also going to probably update its protocols.